Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm using this channel as my personal trading journal where I can share my trading sessions with you. I'm used to record myself trading and reflect on the mistakes that I've made, and I figure it will generate more value if I share them with you. So what you're seeing here is basically a recording of my latest trading practice session. I'm working on a market replay mode here, so it's pretty much a simulated session. It's really just trading practice. I didn't know what's gonna happen in this market on that specific day. I think the date that I pick is June 24th, as you can see here in the chart. Now, it's 3:42 p.m. now. I kind of time frame from 3:40 to 4. It tends to have higher volume, sometimes even higher than the market open, because institutional traders, big players, tend to close their books, and that way we're gonna have higher volume, and that usually implies volatility, which basically translates to more opportunities, right, if you're a day trader. So I really quite like this time frame. We can see like today is a very good day for the long side. The long side is controlling this market, and the market was basically swinging up 6115 all the way to 6153. Oh, and by the way, if you're curious, all the tools that I'm using here is provided by Jigsaw Trading, which I think is the best provider of order flow trading out there. And you will see me placing orders in this dome, depths of market. This is, on the left, this is pretty much a tick by tick that moves along with the order book here. And then you got 5-minute chart with cumulative delta, and you got 30 minutes chart here. The long side is controlling the market today. I'm not gonna short, I ever short, gonna short with extreme cautiousness. So my hope now is to wait until the price pull back a little bit at the bottom of this volume profile so that I can enter and potentially long it. Again, it's too risky to short here, although it's on the top of the range, but it's still too risky because the long side is controlling this market. There's also another chance that the long side will keep just pushing the price up away from the current range that you're seeing here. There is a chance. Okay, keep pushed down a little bit further. We can see long side have some decent absorption, 215 contracts. Okay, down. I'm thinking about enter now if I see absorption. See absorption. Okay, got filled. Place an emergency stop here. That's what, 8 ticks away. Emergency stop. Okay, the absorption here. I feel pretty safe now, waiting for it to move up. Okay, cleaning up. Okay, decent move up. Push my stop here, so it's a risk-free trade from now on. I'm not gonna lose any money. Okay, do see resistance from the short side. Hoping can push up further. Let's see how far it can get. Okay, up further. Okay, see the resistance. Can we go further? Resistance. Okay. Can I get filled? Okay, got filled. Yeah, it's basically on the part of the range. It could move up. It could further. Yeah, it was very hard for me to decide, but just to be safe. So trade just now 262. All right, let's see whether it can keep moving up and move away from this range. Okay, see, it has a little pullback. Let's see how strong is the pullback. To be honest, I don't think it's that strong, so it's probably gonna move up again. Okay, already see absorption from the buy side. Oops, see? Big volume, just got in real fast. Okay, this. Okay, wondering whether the price is gonna go down further and move away from this range, because I do see the strength from the short side is a little bit stronger than I expect. So I'm a bit hesitant to enter here again, just because it could move down further. We do have support here though. We do have a little support here at 6150. So as you can see, we do have support. There was big absorption. Seems like the short side still hold it. I'm waiting for an aggressive reverse from the long side just because this is a jackknife. Short side is pushing very hard now. Waiting for the short strands to kind of away so that I can get a quick scalp. Can I? I do have big resistance here. Big limit order, 600 contracts. Absorption from the buy side. Let's see whether it can break the limit order here. Okay, dropping. Okay, Delta pretty much follow the trend. Okay, bounce back. Can we go through this level? Let's see. Absorption from the short side. Breakthrough. I'm stop. I should get closer to be honest. Pretty much saying the $300 is the biggest loss that I'm willing to take. So it doesn't look. I'm really looking for a big reverse. I hope it can move faster. Okay, move faster. There's an absorption on the short side. Not ideal. Okay, out, scratch. No, I don't like it. I don't like how slow it's moving there. Typically when it's a jackknife, I'm really looking for a very fast reverse, but this reverse is not as fast as I thought. And mainly because the short side is really absorbing. Contract C, like it was a swing up, but like swing down. So the pushback is a little strong. That's why I chose to scratch my PNL. So that's the trade that I made, right? It went against me for 4 ticks and I waited until it back to the price and I basically choose to exit. So that's a scratch, no loss, no profit. Well, I do lose the commission, so there is some loss. Let me draw some resistance, draw some support here. I'm gonna use the rectangle. Okay, keep moving down. I suspect the support is here. Should be 6145, somewhere around this. So it's getting closer. This is 146. I thought absorption on the long side. Yeah, I've got in, but I don't feel safe. I just don't feel safe. Reversing. Okay, you see big limit order from the buy side. You can see the price went up and rejected very firmly. That means the short side is still strong. Okay, let's see whether it can go through this limit order. Nope, it didn't go through. Okay, I'm hesitating because both sides are pretty strong now. So I'm having a hard time pick one side. Okay, there should be resistance here on the upper side of the box. Okay. You see resistance. Let's see who is stronger. Okay, push down again. Well, at least we do see the buy side has a decent power of pushing it down to closest resistance. So if the price goes further, I might like enter and betting on a reverse. Okay, go down further, just a little further. Okay, that's more than a little further. Let's see. I want to see buy side being strong before I enter. There's a lot of absorption, obviously. Push down further. Okay, the short side is also pretty strong. Okay, contract. I might get felled. I got felled. Okay. Shit, absorption from the short side. Too strong. It is too strong. Maybe I should get out. Okay, side reversing. It's very volatile now, for sure. It's because the market is closing. That's why the volume is insane. Okay, thinking about exiting. Should be a decent recovery. It's because we're already below the support. But this box right here should have some traction on the price. Let's see. Okay, volume is fading away because it's already after 4. Gently recovering. We might have to exit this trade with a loss. The overnight high might serve as a support. Okay, doesn't look good. Okay, been waiting a bit too long here, so I'll put a limit order here just so that I can get filled as fast as possible. The price is ticking up. Okay, got filled. That was a loss. So here, scratch 2 losses on one profitable trade. So that's just trading. It's just keep making mistakes though. I do call them mistakes just because I think The second trade is fine. I went for a scratch. I control the risk, right? The enter didn't have a problem and didn't have any hesitation. I control the risk. I cut a loss. He ended up not losing anything. The second trade, I do feel I was being impulsive just because the market was moving very fast, and I just entered. Was closing to, it was around 4, and all the big players are trying to close their book. The market was super volatile. Maybe I shouldn't enter when I saw that. And the last one, I think I actually had a chance to scratch it, but volume was dying down. I shouldn't really wait for too long because there was a chance that the price never went back. However, at the end, I'm fortunate that I end up with only $75 loss. So at the end, as you can see, the bottom line, the profit that I earned is 37.5. So I should be grateful that at the end it's still a green day, but it's pretty much breaking even, and that happens sometimes. Usually my win rate is pretty high. Today is really just impulsive, and I shouldn't make those mistakes. But yeah, that's it for today. Alright, I surely learned a lesson. Hope you can learn something from my mistakes as well. If you're interested at the order flow trading tools that I'm using here, feel free to visit Jigsaw's trading website and apply the coupon code Real Day Trading Journey to get $30 off your purchase. I will see you in my next journal.